everybody, it's Jennifer Seger and welcome back to my channel, The Seger Stories. Today is Monday, August 23rd and it is about, it's a 1:30, maybe 2 o'clock. I honestly don't know the time. In the afternoon, I've just been working from home this morning on a lunch break here. Got to do some major picking up. We got in last night about 8:30. We were gone for the weekend visiting some friends and family back in North Dakota, and now we are back home and just needing to get things unpacked and organized for a busy week coming up. If you missed any of my last vlogs, maybe you haven't heard that we are moving. We bought a house and we're getting ready to close in a month, so got a lot of around the house projects to do this week in anticipation of that move. We also have an upcoming vacation to Disney, an upcoming camping trip, and Nate and I are going to try to get out for a little bit of a date night. So it should be a pretty busy week and thought we would bring you along. If you haven't already, consider clicking on that red subscribe button below to subscribe so you won't miss future videos coming to the channel. And then also, if you like this video, don't forget to click that thumbs up button below and give me a like. But just settling in to a Monday, trying to get back in the weekly routine. We're a little short on sleep for the weekend, but we'll get there. Not worried about it. I'm just gonna get this kitchen picked up with my last little bit of my break today. So let's get cracking on it. So we got home Sunday night just exhausted from our trip. And if you let your kitchen go, I feel like, especially in a small kitchen, if you let your kitchen go, if you don't put everything away right away, it is just a disaster. So it was very necessary to take a little bit of time and get cleaning, get the dishwasher unloaded, reloaded, all that fun stuff. In cleaning the kitchen, I'm deciding that I am really not sad to say goodbye to this rental unit. We have lived here for over 3 years and it's served its purpose. It has served us well. There are few things that I'm going to miss, some of our neighbors and the people that we've met, but really excited to be moving on to a kitchen with better countertops, easier to keep clean than these. And it's so funny how tired you can get from just sitting in a car, because I don't drive, but I got home and everything just got dumped on the dining room table, so I needed to do a quick sort and get that put away. Okay, so I mostly got the table cleared off. I have some stuff back here still that I just need to carry up and put away, but that shouldn't take too long. Here's what I didn't get cleared off the table. So while I was back in North Dakota, I was visiting my mom and she was downsizing some of her fall and Halloween decor. We kind of got it all out, and she knows she got these on clearance like, oh gosh, 15 years ago. And she knows that they are my absolute favorite of all of her decorations. And so she said she had too much stuff and wanting to part with some things. So she gave me the pumpkins. As you can see, they need a little repair work, but I've been in love with these for so long. I'm so excited. So I'm actually going to maybe try to go over to Target tonight and do a pickup to get another storage container that matches my others so those don't get damaged. She also did not have a home anymore for this little guy, and I've never seen a white and black jack-o'-lantern before, so I thought that was really cool. And then this table runner as well. I still have this pumpkin. I took it all the way there and it lost the leaf on top, and I didn't end up finding any ribbon. So I don't know what's going to become of that, but I'm still hoping to make something of this and kind of spruce up that decoration. And then got an insert. I'll link this pillowcase below. I had picked that up from Amazon. It's a 12 by 20, and I had an insert that ended up being 12 by 24. So my mom had an insert, so I picked that up. And then she also didn't have room for, and I don't know where I will have room yet, but didn't have room for these little guys that she had picked up at a craft fair. I think I have a cousin that made it, actually, like a Frappuccino bottle that was painted and then has some cording on it and then just some cute little fall stuff inside. So there's more addition to my fall decor, and like I said, I'm going to try to pick up a tote later to get that all put away. All right, so it's about 5:45. We are just making dinner. Nate's got some burgers out on the grill and got home with some corn on the cob fresh out of the field that we're going to be having tonight. And also, I wanted to share this. We got these sweet potato fries from Costco, and I think we got them like less than a month ago, and the bag is gone because they are crazy good in the air fryer. They taste just like a restaurant. So I'm so excited to eat these, and when we get in our new house, once we're buying groceries again, we are going to have to get more. So we are officially on I just said to Nate, we have to eat ourselves out of this house. We want to use up all the food. I've got a very well-stocked pantry back here. I've still got quite a bit in both of the freezers, a lot of chicken to be used up, and we're gonna get creative with some meals, but I'm definitely excited not to be bringing in more groceries. We'll have less to move, and we'll get creative the rest of the meals this week and see what we can use up. All right, so here's dinner. Sweet potato fries, kind of a funky looking hamburger, and some corn on the cob, but I think it's gonna taste really, really good. So I went and did Target Drive Up about the last 3 bins in this size that Target had. If you haven't tried Target Drive Up, it is a lifesaver. You just order things on the app and pull up, and they stick it in the back of the car. I love it so much because I'm not one that loves going into stores all the time. But I got 3 of the same tote. My goal in getting things organized to move into our new house is to make sure everything is in the same size storage container. I wanted clear containers. I want to take the labels off the bins because that creates clutter and it's just distracting to the eye. So I'm going to create some nice clean labels for everything. Within the clear bins, I want to make sure to get everything arranged so it's, again, pleasing to the eye. I wanted to have enough bins that I didn't have to cram everything in and they're not overstuffed. So hopefully when this project's done, everything will be consistent and just really pleasing to the eye and not look so cluttered and chaotic, and hopefully it will look like I have less stuff than I have. Hey there, so it is about 9:30. I just finished putting all of the different labels on the storage bins. I had wanted to go through these and make sure and get them so they look neat when you were looking in, and I got 3 extra bins so they're all matching, and I went through Valentine's Day as well as Easter and then all of the fall decor. So hopefully this will stay a little bit organized. I honestly could have gotten more. I had a few things that won't fit in the fall bins, and then also I have some of these wall hangings that just don't fit in a bin, and I want to come up with a good storage solution for it while we're in our home, and I just want to get things organized before we're moving everything. So anyway, I got this project done. It did not take me that long. I have been working on it all evening. My brother and his family actually stopped by tonight. We had picked all that field corn and gave them about a dozen ears of corn, so they came to pick that up, and we had some ice cream, and they brought their puppy over, so our doggies had a cute little visit tonight, which was nice. And then I just came up to print the labels quick and put those on. So this is all sorted. I still do have a few things I need to find some homes for. I'm starting to kind of curate some football decor, I guess you would call it, in different like serving pieces. Nate's birthday has taken on a football theme the last few years. It falls kind of around Thanksgiving, but it's been on Sundays, or you know, we celebrate it when there's a Vikings game. So I maybe want to get a smaller tote for some of that, and then, you know, see where I can fit the rest in. Again, I'm not going to get everything perfect, but I want to bring everything into our new home as organized as I can. So I'm pleased with what I've accomplished this evening, and now it is time to hit the hay, and I will check in with you tomorrow. Good morning and happy Tuesday. Nate is just showing me the radar over us in Woodbury right now. It started pouring down probably about 5 minutes ago, and we lost power immediately. You can't really see it too well out of this window, but wow, we are getting a storm. So I was just getting my hair dried. It's half wet right now, and the power went out. At first I thought maybe I blew a fuse, and then heard Nate, who was in the shower, First yelling at me because maybe I blew a fuse, but then realizing that all of our power was out. So unfortunately, it was before I made my coffee, before we made breakfast. We're hoping that the storm passes through quickly so we can get the caffeine and do the things. But yeah, welcome to Tuesday. Hello again. So it is just about 8 o'clock. We are in the car in search of someplace that has power to get some coffee and maybe a little breakfast. We are low on groceries. We barely have anything in the house pre-made or pre-cooked. We definitely don't have coffee. My sister-in-law, they actually live about, I don't know how many miles, like 15 minutes away from us, and called this morning to say that they also don't have power. So we are not sure how widespread this is. My hair is drying, all crunchy and frizzy and interesting. Haven't been able to do makeup or anything. It's just pitch dark because it is still a little raining outside. We did get some really heavy storms that rolled through, but now it's just kind of a light rain. So we thought it was a good time to head out and see what we can find that is caffeinated. Caffeinated is at the top of the list. So there is clearly major power outages, but we managed to find a few places that were open. Dunkin' Donuts, so got some Dunkin' coffee, and then there was a special 2 for $6, which is a pretty good good deal. So we got, Nate and I both got bacon, egg, and cheese croissant sandwiches, and they look pretty good. I am more of a savory than a sweet person, so didn't do the donuts this morning. So we checked in, or we got an email from the power company, and the light should be back on now by 9:30 this morning. So not sure what I'm gonna do in the way of working. I can get on my computer, but probably not on the internet unless I can hook up to my phone's hotspot for at least a little bit. So I'll maybe try that. And then Nate has to report to the courthouse, and we don't know yet if they have power or not. So it's an interesting day anyway, and I'll check in with you a little later. So it is just about 8:45 and our power is back on. It's still raining outside. I don't think it's showing up very well on camera, but at least we have working power and it's kind of nice listening to the rain. I'm going to get to work for the day. So the doorbell just rang. It is still raining outside, and I got a delivery from my boss at work, these Crumbl cookies. And oh my gosh, I am so stinking excited right now. We have been wanting to try this place. It opened in Woodbury like 6 weeks ago, 2 months ago, something like that. And the line has been out the door. I am so jazzed right now. Look how cute they are. I need to figure out what flavors. That looks like chocolate chunk, chocolate something. If I had to guess, that was an Oreo and then something with cute little Teddy Grahams. What a fun little treat for my birthday, which is today. And I don't know with all the chaos this morning if I mentioned that today is my birthday. So we have a little treat. Hello, it is just about 5:30, I think. Quite honestly, most of our clocks are still flashing from our power outage this morning. I just can't even tell you what a crazy day that was. Our power came back on probably about 8:30, 9 o'clock, but my hair had dried with all the product. It was crunchy, it's still frizzy, but at least I did take a little bit of time and got myself pulled together. We are going out to dinner tonight, so I'm super excited about that. I am just waiting for Nate to take Ruby on a walk and get the wiggles out of her system and go potty, and then we will hit the road. We have a 6:30 reservation at a restaurant called Pier 500. And super excited to try it. I have heard great things. It is right on the St. Croix River. So it's in Hudson, Wisconsin, which is just across the border from Minnesota, but on the river. And I think it's on the river, very close to it anyway. It's got huge patio seating. We do have a reservation for indoors, but we'll see how it looks and if we can maybe get seated on the patio. But we've been wanting to try it, and of course haven't been to many restaurants over the last year or so. So very excited to be going out to do that and celebrate. Like I said, It's my birthday today, so I think I forgot to mention that early this morning in all the chaos, and kind of wasn't even thinking about it until my boss had Crumbl cookies delivered to my house. I'm working from home. I usually kind of split time between the office and home, but I'm home exclusively while Nate's on jury duty, and she didn't want me to miss out on a birthday treat. So she sent me Crumbl cookies. I've been wanting to try them for so long, and I actually had one for lunch today. So I've got a little bit of sugar tummy, but it's okay. You can do that on your birthday. I had an oatmeal one. It had some cream cheese icing. Honestly, the icing was a bit much. I had to take most of it off because the cookies are like cake. And I know this is a chain. I put it up on Instagram and people were messaging me how good it is. So if you haven't tried it, go try it. I'll report back throughout the week on the other flavors because I'm sure we'll be trying those. And then my brother called just as I was getting ready to go out this evening and asked if they could drop by. He makes the best homemade ice cream, and he just made me a whole batch of maple nut ice cream, which is my absolute favorite kind of ice cream. So we're definitely eating that this evening. I can say with some certainty that we will not be having dessert at the restaurant, and I hope that I can save a little bit of room because my mom also sent home a little cake. It's just like, I don't know, a 4-inch round. It's just enough for Nate and I. It's the perfect size. That's my favorite cake, yellow cake with fudge frosting on it. So we've got a lot of treats, a lot of birthday fun going on this evening, and it's just been a really good day. I'm not big on my birthday. I don't love a huge, well, I like to celebrate, but I don't like to be the center of attention usually. So I was kind of grateful not to be at work, quite frankly, because people decorate and then they come and, talk to you or call you out in meetings and things like that. And it's all very, very sweet, but I'm uncomfortable being the center of attention, but I definitely like the food part, and I'm really excited about eating out tonight. So, I'll film a little bit if I can at the restaurant, or I'll check in with you later, but should be a good night. Nate is being goofy. It is like, I have no idea what time, like 8 o'clock, little after 8. We finished up dinner at Pier 500 that's in Hudson, Wisconsin. It was really good. Well, it was mostly really good.
Well, mine was good.
Yours was good.
I don't know what you thought.
You had
I had a mango habanero burger.
Mango habanero, and it was really good. It had a little bit of kick, but it was good. Oh no, not mango. It was peach habanero.
No, peach.
Doesn't matter. Yep. So he had a burger. This place is known for its lobster mac and cheese, and they said they couldn't get good quality lobster, so now it's just mac and cheese, and it was okay. Yeah. It wasn't my favorite, but they gave us a free sundae for my birthday, which was fun. The other disappointing thing is that we couldn't sit inside because you could only make the reservation.
We couldn't sit outside.
Right. You could only make the reservation for inside, and then we were hoping to switch to the patio, and we thought it was a Tuesday, so it was maybe a good chance, but it's packed down here tonight. There's like a concert going on across from the restaurant that says Seniors Rock. And I can't remember what the other thing is.
Name?
Still Kickin'?
Still Kickin'.
Is like a variety show concert or something going on, and crazy. But anyways, we couldn't sit out on the patio, which was a disappointment. But we did find out that the restaurant has igloos in the wintertime. So we tried to reserve an igloo for our anniversary in January, and they can't do it yet. So we're going to set the calendar to hopefully come back and do that. But the food was pretty decent. I'm excited to try some other things. We were sitting right by the kitchen. So
and they yell, "Corner!"
Right. The servers coming in and out kept going, corner. Yeah. So it was an interesting experience, but the food was pretty good. And right now we are down by the St. Croix River. It is getting really dark. Don't know if it's getting stormy or if the sun is just going down, but let me show you our view. It's beautiful. Isn't this just absolutely stunning? And they've got a boat. We just watched this boat come in like a little cruise ship, and then over on the other side of that bridge is where there was a band playing. But it's just so peaceful out here. So I'm going to sign off on the vlog for tonight. I know today was a very chaotic day from start to finish, and hopefully tomorrow will be better and I will check in with you then. Hello and happy Wednesday. I have not checked in at all yet today, and it's okay because I promise you did not miss much. I've been working all day. I actually slept in a little bit. Neither Nate or I really got a great night's sleep, so we slept in and just woke up and scrambled around, scrambled some eggs, and he got out the door to go to jury duty and had taken Ruby for a walk, and then I just settled into work here at home. So not much going on today, kind of a crazy day at work. We are both starving right now. It's like 5:30. I think we both had wheat thins and cheese for lunch, which is super, really nutritious and filling meal. But let me show you what I have going on here for dinner. And I'm going to preface it by saying, again, we are moving, so it is clean out the freezers and fridge, and we're really just trying to make things work and come up with some meals here. So I'm frying up on the stove here. I have some andouille sausage, and this was something that we had bought at Costco, I believe, and it was Whole30 compliant, and I just cut it up into coins. I have had it in the fridge. I like these for sheet pan dinners, but I didn't really have many potatoes or other things for a sheet pan dinner. So I just sauteed some onions, and my mom had given me yellow pepper. I had a green pepper stuffed away in the fridge. So just sauteing all that up with a little bit of, I did butter on this and salt and pepper, trying to get those onions and peppers tender. And then up here in the microwave, we have some brown rice. I always do rice in the microwave. I think it works out really well, actually. And I just do it per the white rice instructions, but it works fine for brown too. Of course, it's 2 cups of water, 1 part rice. I just did a cup of rice and then 2 cups of water. Sometimes it's a little liquidy, and I sometimes have to drain and go again, but this is looking pretty good if I just leave it sit. I do it 5 minutes on high power. Oh yeah, there's a little water we need to drain out there. 5 minutes on high power, 15 minutes on 50% power. So I'm gonna strain off the water here and do a little taste test. Okay, I ended up adding my rice and a little bit of garlic to the mix. And then all of a sudden I thought this would it was reminding me of a jambalaya, and it might be good with a little bit of Cajun seasoning, which I do not have. So I mixed together a few things trying to make it, some red pepper, thyme, oregano, and then this is a little bit of cayenne pepper, some onion powder, and paprika. So hopefully the combination of these things gets a little spicy and smoky for a cayenne feel. Looking pretty good. Smells pretty good. Let's give it a taste and see what's up. It's pretty good. My rice is getting crispy in here. Ooh, it's got a little kick to it. I did add quite a bit of red pepper flakes. So we're gonna dig in and eat this. Let's check in a little bit. Okay, we just finished dinner, which is delicious. Was delicious, I should say. And now we're just having some dessert. My mom sent that cake with us home over the weekend. It is my favorite, yellow cake. And then she makes this frosting that's chocolate with marshmallows. And then my brother made some homemade maple nut ice cream. And then Nate also having ice cream, but another Crumbl cookie. We're not sure what kind this is. You want to taste test it, hon? Figure out. What do you think it is? Do you think it's Oreo?
It tastes like it.
Okay, I'm gonna try it too here.
Or cookies and cream?
Just chocolate and vanilla, really. It's good though. Crumbl cookies. This is the first time we've ever had them, but that one and had an oatmeal one, and they've both been absolutely phenomenal. Ruby, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing with your panda? Look at, he's gonna die. His stuffing's gonna come out. Can mama fix him? Oh. Ruby, can you go get your ball? Where's your ball? Where's your ball? Where's your ball? She just turns her head to the side when I say ball. Where's your ball? Can you go get your ball? Where's your ball?
Where's your ball?
I don't think she's gonna go get it. At least we stopped killing the panda. Nate, sporting his new snazzy haircut. I didn't really film doing it because I'm not the best. I mean, you always look handsome, honey, but I'm no hairdresser. So yeah, I didn't film at all cutting his hair because I started doing it just because of COVID, and then it's kind of just snowballed from there. He's still gone in a couple times now that the salons and things are open again, but it does become more convenient to not have to try to get an appointment. There's long lines on the weekends and the evenings when they can typically go in. Plus, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty nice on our budget too that I do it here. So I'll link the video below. I found a YouTube video and that's kind of what I learned from, but I'm no pro. It takes me a really long time. So that kind of killed our evening. We were just hanging out here playing with Ruby a little bit, watching the Twins game. I'm having sparkling water. I think it's coconut pineapple, and just kind of winding down. So I didn't pick up the camera, I know, too much today, but I think we're gonna call it a night and probably hit the hay and wake up refreshed and ready to go on Thursday. Hello and welcome to Thursday. So I have not picked up the camera at all yet today, and it is, I don't even know what time, about 7:30 tonight. So it's been a boring / crazy day. Very busy at work today. I was working again from home, and Nate, of course, was at the court for jury duty, and he got home about 5 o'clock. And I worked a little bit later, and then we had some papers to sign for the house because it seems like every day there's like something new to go through, new paper, you know, getting insurance lined up and changing all of the things takes some time. So spent a chunk of time with that, and then did just a frozen pizza for supper and took Ruby out on a little walk before it started raining. So it's been kind of, like I said, a busy day. It's been a rainy, gloomy day with intermittent sunshine, just kind of a strange weather day. Ruby got her business done though before they got caught out in the rain, because it's raining pretty good again now, and we're supposed to have some storms tonight. We are feeling just like we're ready for a weekend already. It's not that I'm really feeling stress right now tonight, but I'm just feeling like I sense all the things that need to get done. So even though I am tired and would love nothing more than to cuddle up and, I was gonna say watch a movie with Nate, but he's watching the Twins game, but I don't do Twins games, really. I will be on my phone and provide moral support, but I think my time will be better spent tonight doing something productive. I'm just not in the mood, but my mom always says, like, you have to get going on something and then you'll get in the mood. So I'm hoping the mood will strike me. I have some cleaning to do. We have some company coming in tomorrow, and I know I need to do some cleaning, though I'm usually better with cleaning in the mornings. I just feel more motivated and energized in the mornings. Tonight I'm feeling a little drained and tired, but I'm gonna go find projects to work on, just maybe do some sorting through and picking up some things. Our closet needs a good going through, and the office is becoming somewhat of a disaster. So just gonna do some picking up before I go to bed. Before I head upstairs, I see that Nate just brought in an Amazon package, so I thought I would share that with you. Okay, so hopefully this shows up somewhat on camera. This is just, it's a nightgown. It's like a mid-calf length. I will never, ever be able to say this brand name, but I will link this below. This has been in my Amazon cart for a long time, and it's just a very simple gray nightgown, a little bit longer. I'm not gonna try it on or anything for the vlog. I think that's crossing a line we don't need to cross, but I just thought I would share it because I was on the hunt for a really good nightgown, and I'm excited to try this tonight actually, and I'll report back because it's been hard, like in the stores and everything. I haven't been able to find a cute nightgown, and I thought this had some really cute box pleating on the front and carries that over a little bit to the back as well. So excited to try new nightgown. And now it's time to go upstairs and get busy getting something done. So what I knew I'd been needing to do for quite some time is to go through my closet and take out some of the things that I know just didn't fit anymore or I didn't wear. And there weren't too many, but there were things that I knew I needed to get rid of. And I'm probably going to need to do another big purge, or at least separate out my summer and fall clothes, summer and winter, I should say, because we are seriously downsizing closets when we move to our new home. We're spoiled in the one that we're in now with a walk-in, and we don't have that in our new house. But I gathered up what I was getting rid of so I could drop that off for charity, got it all folded in nice, neat piles. And sometimes I'm so scared to get rid of things because I think I'm going to regret it later. So I didn't do a huge purge, but this is stuff I was confident that I was never going to wear again. And then sadly, it is Thursday and I still had not unpacked fully from the weekend. So I had to get that bag all cleared out. So as I was unpacking the bag, I found these and I wanted to show you. First of all, I have like the best mother in the world. I had picked out some select Disney fabrics that I liked, and she made some masks for us to take on our trip to Disney World. We're doing Land and Sea, so anywhere indoors in any of the Disney attractions, and then everywhere on the ship except poolside or in our staterooms, we will need to wear masks. So picked out a couple of fabrics for Nate. This one just had little kind of like medallions. They look like kind of Boy Scout patches. I thought that was kind of cute. Nate didn't come with me to pick out fabrics. He trusted me to do it. But I texted him a couple different ones and he did opt for Buzz Lightyear. So Nate has those too. And then I got these. I like that they were just kind of subtle, kind of will go with everything. And I swear my favorite color is plaid. So obviously I had to get this. I got this one at Hobby Lobby and these two at Joann's. And there is a plaid scrunchie somewhere too, but my mom made me a few scrunchies too, just in case we're going on rides and I want to put my hair back. So I'm super excited about how cute these turned out for our upcoming trip. So it's like 9:30. I did not get very far on any types of projects. Got the closet gone through, got unpacked. Those are good things. The office is still kind of messy. I'm just not feeling it. It was kind of a push myself to do it and see if I got in the mood. And I found myself sitting downstairs visiting with Nate, playing with Ruby. And you know what? It was a really good way to spend the evening. So the plan is, because I do like to have my house clean before the weekend, and my niece and her fiance are coming to spend tomorrow night with us. And then we have some other family in town. We don't know if we're hosting or if we're going somewhere or what, but even if they weren't coming, I like going into the weekend having the house clean. So my goal is to get up early tomorrow and get it all cleaned before work, and then be able to just start off the weekend relaxing and not stressing about cleaning. So current mode of operation there. And I think we're going to call it a night and go to bed early. I will see you tomorrow. Good morning and welcome to Friday. I got a great night's sleep in my new nightgown. I'm giving that 2 thumbs up, and then got up, got dressed, and right away started in on some laundry. I like to get our white rags soaking in some detergent and bleach, and then got the rugs up off the floor ready to get those cleaned up. As far as getting the house in order today, of course I go through and clean everything, but if I was going to list top priorities of, I guess, disaster areas, it is the kitchen floor was just getting terrible, and then our guest room. So got started right away on the kitchen floor. I have no idea how floors get as dirty as they do, but I got it swept and a good steam mop. It never looks great because it's just older linoleum, but it was fine. And then I got started in cleaning the appliances and wanted to show you how I cleaned the microwave. This is something, I think I got it for a wedding shower gift, actually. It's called an Angry Mama, and you just fill vinegar up to a point and then put water on top of that. And then she's like a lady with hands on her hip, and then her cover is her red hair with steam coming out the top. So she's like angry, I guess, but it's super cute. You just put it in the microwave, our very, very dirty microwave, for 5 minutes and it starts to boil in that vinegar and everything creates a steam, which makes all of those stubborn spots in your microwave just super easy to wipe off. So I usually end up doing this once a week, maybe every other week, kind of depending on how gross things are, but wanted to share that because it's kind of fun. And then once I finished up the downstairs, it was time to head up to our guest room, which is where I had been sorting all those bins earlier in the week. So it was time to find home for the final things and get everything picked up. I had our old luggage in here. I'm storing our new luggage in here. We have so many things that don't have a home because we don't have a storage area in this townhome, which is something we are really excited to be gaining when we move into our new house. So someday soon, I will have a guest room where they don't have to look at our holiday decor or luggage or anything they need to trip around. I mean, I feel bad because nobody could even hang anything in the closet if they wanted to. This is kind of our store/guest room. All right, I just got done cleaning in the guest room and got some clean towels out, and I thought I would film a little bit of getting the bin ready. So I keep this bin for snacks, and then Ruby's getting into it. I have this bin that when I see stuff on sale, I'll buy it, throw it in here, so we have this. So I'm just gonna pick out a few snacks and probably get this pretty well filled here. So we have like a little mini bar for our guests. Okay, I got the bin all filled in just with some snacks. I pick up just some general things. If I know somebody's coming and they like something specific, I'll try to have that. But just got some beef jerky, goldfish crackers in here, a few different kinds of candies. Walgreens carries this brand. They're usually like 99 cents. So I like to pick up some of those. Got some mini Oreos and then Fiji waters because I feel like the Fiji is a brand that tastes really good at room temperature. But I just like to have snacks out, kind of like a little mini bar for guests. If it's late at night and they want a snack and they don't want to have to feel like they're digging through our kitchen, it's just nice to have some things right here, and I think it makes it look homey. One other thing that we have in our guest room that I will show you here, amongst all of the storage, unfortunately, that we have in our guest room, which I'm not really crazy about, but we're moving to a house with lots of storage, so that's good. But I wanted to show, let me adjust my lighting here. I had this idea from Pinterest to just, I got this really nice frame. I think I got it at Home Goods. And I just printed out on a turquoise paper with a really cute, I think it's cute anyway, font, our Wi-Fi network and passwords. So I always think that's a nice thing to have someday when we're in our house. I hope to have just more of a guest room situation than we do right now. Want to get some things updated, and I'll probably film a tour of that at some point in a new house. Yay! Hello and welcome to Friday evening. Woohoo! So excited that we made it through the week. It is a cloudy, gloomy day here again, and Nate and I were on the phone when he had his lunch break today and talking about it. We both decided that pasta was like the perfect thing to have because it's starting to feel a little fall, a little winter. I don't have a lot of groceries on hand. We're trying to use things up, and I'm like, oh, not only do I have stuff for spaghetti, but we had some leftover garlic bread in the freezer, as well as some of that peach cobbler I made just a couple weeks ago. I threw the last couple pieces of that in the freezer before we went on our North Dakota trip. So super excited to make dinner tonight. Nate is in charge of browning this ground beef, which is frozen solid. So that's gonna be a project to be working on. And then we're just doing some noodles and step around you, hon. I just heard somebody pronounce this Rayos. I talked about it before. It's actually Whole30 compliant, and it is the best marinara sauce. You can get 2 of these jars. I think we got it on sale for like 2 for $8 at Costco, well within expiration. So it's something we can really stock up on and probably will in the coming weeks, just doing that with some pasta. And then, like I said, we had the garlic bread that was in the freezer and a couple pieces of peach cobbler. So it should be a yummy dinner. So while Nate is working on dinner, I thought I would take a moment, and I'm gonna try to make some kind of like energy ball. Like, have you seen those rolled oats things? People do it with peanut butter, but I have this nut butter that I had a couple left over. This is Whole30 compliant too. Just have two on hand and need to be using that up. I thought I'd do it with a dash of cinnamon, and the recipe I found calls for flaxseed, and I think this is ground flax, but I'm gonna throw some of that in there, you know, healthy. And then instead of chocolate chips, I'm gonna add raisins. So I'm gonna mix that all up. Ooh, I think I need to put some honey in here too as kind of a binder. I'm gonna mix that all up and see how it tastes. That did not go as well as planned. I used 4 cups of rolled oats, and the recipe, and I just found this through somebody's story on Instagram, the recipe called for 1 cup of nut butter, and I think I used 2. I used, seriously, like one of these was full and one of them had about 2 tablespoons taken out. I used both of them. I used my whole jar of honey. So at least I'm getting things used up, but I don't know if it was because I used the ground flax instead of flaxseed, but I could not get them to roll into balls. So let me show you what I did. So instead, I sprayed a jelly roll pan with some coconut oil and laid them out like this. And I think I might cover it and throw it in the fridge for a few hours, and we'll see if it turns into granola bars. I did do a little taste test and it is phenomenal. So I'm really excited and hope these turn out so we can enjoy them as a snack this weekend. So while I was getting that together, Nate finished up our pasta, found some fresh grated Parmesan in the fridge I forgot we had, and we're just waiting on garlic toast to heat up, and I think we're gonna watch Crumbl tonight, so it should be a nice cozy evening. All right, we just are finishing up the movie, and I thought I'd take a little moment here to see how my granola bars are turning out, but I don't think very well, unfortunately. Yeah, it's just, I mean, it's all crumbles. It's really, really good, but it's not really holding together very well. So they taste really good. I was gonna say they're really peanut buttery, but it's almond butter. So they're really almond buttery, but they're like stick to the roof of your mouth. Delicious, really sweet. It's just gonna be Crumbl. I don't know. I guess we'll play with it throughout the week and see how it turns out. So I'll put the recipe below if you want to try it, and maybe yours will turn out better than mine turned out. But it's still yummy. I'm not sure how we're gonna eat it. Anyway, we just finished up our movie. We watched Cruella. Today was the first day that it was available like free on Disney Plus or just through the Disney Plus subscription. It is really good. I have to say, I recommend it. I'm liking this thing where we're giving villains a little bit of a backstory. It seemed like all the stories, people were good or they were evil. And now it feels like, and I've especially noticed this in Disney movies, we're giving those villains a little bit of a narrative too. And I really like that message. Like, we're not all good, we're not all evil. We're all made up of a mix of everything, right? So those are my deep thoughts on a Friday evening. And it's coming up on 8 o'clock now, a little after. And my niece and her fiance are staying with us tonight. They should be here in a little bit. So I think I'm gonna wrap up the vlog here because I know I don't typically, as I've been doing these weekly vlogs, I don't typically film this late into Friday, but just felt like picking up the camera tonight, and I hope you enjoyed following along with us tonight and throughout our week. It's been a pleasure having you here. Thank you so much for watching. If you did like the video, please click that thumbs up button below, and also please subscribe to the channel. I'd love to see you back for future videos that we have coming. Again, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.